Right now, as we gather for the holidays, how you can stay COVID safe this weekend. Plus, helping families in need this Christmas. How the Elks Lodge in Beaver Dam brought some Christmas cheer to families in the area. And the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County surprises a family with an early life-changing Christmas present. News 3 Now at 6 begins right now. Good evening, I'm Brad Hamilton. We're going to begin with weather tonight. Let's get a check with your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
It is Christmas Eve and it is a little foggy outside for us right now, almost a light mist for us. Visibility throughout southern Wisconsin reduced significantly. So because of this, we do have dense fog advisories in effect until midnight for most of our area, really areas Dane County on north. So again, if you are looking to get on the road this evening, know that that visibility reduced quite a bit for us. Some light drizzle, mainly north of the Dells right now. We still have the possibilities to see some light drizzle, or again, that light mist for the rest of the evening. Otherwise, the primary focus, just this fog up until midnight. Mild temperatures close to 40 degrees at midnight. And then overnight lows to start off our Christmas day tomorrow will be in the low 30s. I do want to take a quick look at traffic, as I know a lot of folks trying to get on the road this evening. Thankfully, no accidents to report, and we aren't seeing any major delays right now along the Beltline. North route, our northern portion into Sauk County and Columbia right now, where we're 90 and 39 split. In Rock County, no delays either north and southbound on the interstate, but we'll continue to keep a close eye on traffic, and I'll have your full 10-day forecast through the Christmas holiday in just a few minutes. Brad.
Thanks so much, Dana. Thousands of people looking to fly to their holiday destinations are now stuck in waiting after airlines in the U.S. canceled around 400 Christmas Eve flights. Major airlines say they have staffing shortages because of the Omicron variant. However, right now, Wisconsin has not been impacted that much. Only 4 flights have been canceled at the Mitchell International Airport so far. Meanwhile, there haven't been any cancellations at Dane County's regional airport. If you rely on the Madison Metro service, you'll need to be aware of some changes to their schedule tomorrow. Metro buses will run on standard holiday schedules on Christmas Day. Routes 80 to 84 will not run tomorrow, and any riders who rely on transit rides must contact Metro Customer Service Center. You can get the most up-to-date Metro transit schedules online. To see which routes are operating with holiday hours, visit channel3000.com. As we approach our second Christmas during this pandemic, many are wrestling once again over whether it's safe to gather with family and loved ones. We take a look at some precautions you can take during this Omicron surge, including testing after you return back home. Natalie Brand has more.
From coast to coast, the hot holiday item this year, a COVID test, especially if you're among the millions of Americans traveling this Christmas weekend.
I think if they've been tested before they've gotten on the plane, then I think you're in really pretty good shape, because in the unlikely event that they picked up something during their travel, the test won't be positive yet. It takes a couple of 3 days for that test to become positive.
Dr. William Schaffner of Vanderbilt University Medical Center says if you have the supplies and are worried about exposure risk, go ahead and test twice a week. But with supplies scarce, what do you do if you don't have a test?
Let's ask who's gathering together. Are the grandparents healthy, or do they have underlying illnesses? Is Aunt Susie going to be there with her diabetes? In which case, let's all gather together, wear the mask, keep social distancing, except during the time when we're eating.
If you're lucky enough to get your hands on one of these at-home rapid tests, the experts say make sure you are following the instructions to the letter.
If any of those variables aren't exactly right, the test can be much less accurate.
Dr. Emily Volk of the College of American Pathologists also says the PCR lab run test is still the gold standard if you're able to find a clinic near you. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Washington.
Authorities in Greene County say one man was killed and another injured after a single vehicle crash early this morning. First responders were called to the area on County Highway EE just before 4 a.m. for reports of a single vehicle crash. One man was declared dead at this scene. He has not been identified. EMS took another man who was taken to Monroe Clinic Hospital after the crash, is also still under investigation. The short-term Christmas parade memorial at Veterans Park in Waukesha will be decommissioned next Wednesday. A closing ceremony will be held at 8 a.m. that morning. Everyone is welcome to attend, and officials say all items that are able to will be saved at the Waukesha County Historical Society and preserved for the future. A long-term memorial is scheduled to be considered on January 18th. The Beaver Dam Elk Lodge is getting into the Christmas spirit by giving back. Today, they and a group of volunteers packaged and delivered food baskets for families in need. The baskets are made assembly line style, then loaded and delivered in vehicles. This is the 70th year of making these baskets.
The Elks motto is Elks Care, Elks Share. So everything the Elks do is about the community.
The Elks Lodge says they served around 300 families in the county this year. This year, each family will also get a blanket. A local family is getting a gift of a lifetime this Christmas, a home worth $500,000. That's what the Boys and Girls Club gifted one of their employees today. Tahalil Mohodin was there when it happened and joins us to share how the family is settling in.
The Boys and Girls Club actually put this together in less than 2 weeks. The club's president and CEO, Michael Johnson, said when people learned who the new home was for, the donations just kept pouring in.
It looks like a model home. It looks like a magazine home. But I'm like, this is my house? Like, we live here?
When Dwayne Malone saw his home for the first time, it brought tears to his eyes.
I was trying to hold back because I've seen this happen over and over to people, you know, but I guess when it happens, when it hits home, it's different, you know.
The $500,000 home, a Christmas gift from the Boys and Girls Club to their longtime employee.
He works too much. I mean, here's a guy, he's 53 years old, works 11, 12 hours a day. He is just one of the hardest working people I've ever met.
A hard worker, husband, and father who loves bringing joy to others.
Well, my mom had a lot of kids, and that's what we always did, help other people out, do this, do that, and I didn't have time for myself, so I guess it just grew on me from that point on.
His wife, Tina, so proud to see her husband's efforts appreciated.
All the time, all the effort, you know, even on holidays or birthdays, sometimes he couldn't be there, and I see why, you know, he helps so many people.
And their son, DJ, ready to move in.
Oh, DJ already. You know, he ran upstairs and he found his room, so he knew which one was his, and he's ready to sleep in it today.
As to what the family's looking forward to the most in the new house, that's still up for debate.
Cooking. I can't wait to test out the kitchen.
I really don't want her to mess the stove up or none of that stuff. I really don't want to do no cooking in this house until, like, end of January, you know.
But one thing's for certain, for the Malones, this Christmas will be one to remember. And in keeping with the giving spirit, since the house was move-in ready, the family plans to donate all of their old furniture to charity.
What an awesome story. Thanks so much, Tahalil. Now let's check back in on the NORAD Santa tracker to see how much progress Santa is making. Right now he appears headed to Iceland. The U.S. military says it's been tracking Santa for more than 60 years now. A Pentagon spokesman this week ensured that Santa will be kept safe. You can follow Santa's travels on the NORAD website and various social media outlets as well. There's also a special number that people can talk to NORAD Santa trackers. There's still more ahead at 6, including how a new NASA telescope has ties to UW-Madison. Plus, the Wisconsin Badgers football team is off to Vegas for their bowl game against Arizona State.
You're watching Madison's fastest growing newscast. News 3 now at 6.
The After Christmas 48-hour sale is this Sunday and Monday at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 54% off on doorbusters and special buys, all with no interest financing. Plus, we have millions of dollars worth of products in stock and ready for delivery. Only at Ashley Home Store.
When the hands that do the fixing need fixing. When the hands that do the caring need caring. That's a job for O'Keeffe's Working Hands. It's America's #1 selling hand cream and guaranteed relief for extremely dry, cracked hands. Also available in O'Keeffe's for healthy feet.
As a family-owned home improvement store, Menards knows Christmas is all about tradition. No matter how your traditions may look, the spirit of the season stays the same. We thank you for making Menards a part of your year. Whether you strolled through the enchanted forest, picked up everyday items, or finished your biggest projects, from our family to yours, have a Merry Christmas and a safe and happy New Year.
I was thinking maybe
your mom's car.
Merry Christmas, Dad.
Christmas tree. The holidays can be so stressful. So give the gift of wellness. Buy $100 in Massage Envy gift cards and receive a free $20 promo card. Keep your body working.
The After Christmas 48-hour sale is this Sunday and Monday at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 54% off on doorbusters and special buys, all with no interest financing. Plus, we have millions of dollars worth of products in stock and ready for delivery. Only at Ashley Home Store.
NASA is hoping to launch the world's most powerful telescope into space tomorrow morning, and a UW alum is heading the project. Dr. Ken Sembach is the director of the Space Telescope Science Institute in Baltimore. He spent 4 years at UW-Madison, earning his PhD back in 1992. The James Webb Space Telescope was supposed to launch yesterday, but that was canceled due to bad weather. NASA's TV channel and website will stream this launch tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Dr. Sembach will oversee this entire launch. The Badgers are Vegas bound. Today they took off towards Nevada ahead of the Las Vegas Bowl against Arizona State. The team will be looking to end the season on a high note after losing their last regular season game against Minnesota. So far, the only change to the starting roster is John Torchio, who's replacing safety Colin Wilder. Wilder was injured during that Minnesota game, and this Las Vegas Bowl is set for next Thursday. And athletic director Chris McIntosh will not be joining the team in Vegas after testing positive for COVID yesterday. The news came hours after the UW men's basketball game was canceled against George Mason due to positive COVID cases. Also, UW's women's basketball team is dealing with COVID problems themselves. You may be having to pay a little extra for those holiday wines and spirits this season. Coming up, the product is on short supply, and wineries and distilleries are saying it can't be replaced. Plus, if there's any chance for snow tomorrow, Dana's going to get you caught up with the Christmas forecast next.
What you see is important. How you see is important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Right now, take 40% off lenses with the purchase of any frames.
The gifts have all been opened, and the holiday rush is over. Now is the perfect time to get to Steinhoffel's year-end sale for a little me time. During the year-end sale, you'll save 35 to 50% store-wide. On top of that, find clearance specials and closeouts throughout the entire store. If it's a new sofa you want, maybe a new mattress, or a bigger dining set, you need to get to Steinhoffel's year-end sale. Only at Steinhoffel's and steinhoffels.com.
Hey guys.
Hey, Dad.
You ready?
This holiday, US Cellular is doing a little something extra to keep everyone connected. Right now, choose any phone from any brand at any of our stores for free. Plus, save big with unlimited data for our best price of the season, just $30 a month. Now that's a deal to cheer about. Feel the locally grown joy from US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
For one night only, relive the best of the Phantom of the Opera and Broadway's biggest hits with legendary singer Chris Mann from NBC's The Voice and star of the Phantom of the Opera. Phantom Voices at Overture Center January 8th. Tickets at overture.org.
When you open a jar of Better Than Bouillon, you open up dinner time to great flavor. Mix it into a stir fry. Better. Saute it into some veggies. Better. Or brush it onto a steak.
Way better.
With Better Than Bouillon, the possibilities are endless. Make your everything better with Better Than Bouillon.
Sound to me like that different man with the ball. Sure has that type of ball.
Let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm coming through. It's Big Snoop Dogg with the red, white, and blue. Yes, indeed. You know we don't fake. Globetrotters coming with the Harlem shake. We get to it and do it. Get things right. Shooting them hoops and making baskets all right.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Madison on January 2nd. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Schedule an eye exam before your vision benefits or FSA funds expire.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Wineries and distilleries are just the latest to be affected by supply chain issues. That's because there's a shortage of glass bottles, and it could impact your holiday cheer.
For cocktails, we have our straight rye.
Jesse Fanning is in the business of making whiskey.
We really wanted to resurrect the family name, and whiskey was the way to do it.
His tasting room and distillery, Henneberry near San Diego, has grown over the last 9 years. But these days, his passion for making spirits has been shaken.
This is where you keep your glass bottles.
It is. We're living bottle to bottle, day at a time.
That's what's in here right now.
Correct.
This is just going to fulfill the next order.
That's exactly right.
The U.S. is facing a glass bottle shortage. Shipping backups, labor woes, and a trucker shortage are leading to higher prices.
So even domestically, we're at about a 20% increase already, and these are glass bottles that are already created.
Most of us are looking for different distributors.
Dana LaFleur owns a micro winery and is president of a Southern California collective representing urban wineries, meaderies, and cideries. She says it could get worse in the new year. It's a concern since wineries need many types of bottles.
We'll use Bordeaux bottles, Burgundy bottles, bottles for Chardonnay. They're all shaped differently and have different, purposes.
With demand high and a busy holiday season, consumers may struggle to find some of their favorite spirits. One store in Texas is even limiting sales.
I've never seen anything like it.
How much more have you had to raise prices to the consumer because of the shortage?
Well, so far I haven't raised prices yet, but I mean, it's inevitable.
Creating the holiday spirit is coming at a higher cost, and it's not clear when this bottle shortage will ease. Nichelle Medina, CBS News, Vista, California.
Okay, I'm excited for this next special night before Christmas forecast with Dana.
Thanks, Brad. It is the night before Christmas, and there's just one question at News 3. What's our Christmas Day forecast? So let's just take a look and see. Right now we have fog. Visibility is quite low. I bet this means that Rudolph will be out tonight all aglow. In fact, dense fog advisories until midnight, likely for most. So make sure you drive slowly and don't travel too close. Temperatures are now in the 40s, currently 47 in Monroe. With cloudy skies overhead, our steady temperatures will stay in stow. So tonight, it's going to be mild with fog and some drizzle mainly to the north. Our lows land near freezing as Santa's team goes forth. Tomorrow, Christmas Day, plan on clouds at the start, then more sunshine in the afternoon as the clouds scatter apart. Highs will be near 40, nearly 10 degrees above the norm. And I know that's quite mild, but at least there isn't a storm. And once we move beyond Christmas and Santa's back at the North Pole, let's take a broader look at the forecast at Wisconsin as a whole. Travel conditions get a little iffy. A few disturbances move through. Those traveling Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, please be safe with your crew. For now, it looks like snow. Maybe even a measurable amount. Generally 2 to 3 inches for us. The further north, the higher the amount. By mid-next week, the final days of the year, the weather turns colder. A more seasonable trend starts to appear, likely below average for us and warmer to the south and the east. We've had quite a mild December, so it's time for cooler temperatures for us, at least. Now back to tomorrow, Christmas Day. Morning clouds and then afternoon sun. With mild temperatures ahead, get outside, play with presents, and have some fun. For Sunday, upper 30s, light snow likely at night. For Monday, near 40, there's a little break there in sight. Tuesday, snow returns, developing through the day. After that, colder weather arrives, and it looks like it's here to stay. Dry and cold for New Year's Eve as we wrap up 2021. And we start off next year still quite cold. and we're going to hold on to the sun. That's a quick look at your forecast. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully this works well for all of the plans for you and your kin. I'll leave you with one quick thought before I'm dismissed. Merry Christmas to you, and we'll be back after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Water is one of nature's most beautiful and life-sustaining resources. At no fault of their own, many Wisconsin utility customers are facing a shutoff to their water service. This leaves them without the one life-giving resource we all take for granted. And those hardest hit are on fixed incomes, juggling multiple temporary jobs, or those who lost full-time jobs in sectors hardest hit by the pandemic. If someone you care about needs a hand up, your local Wisconsin energy and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your water, heat, and power on. If you are in danger of losing your water service, call 833-H2O-WISC, 833-426-9472. You may not ask for it, but we're here to help.
RHD Plumbing presents their Titletown Winter Getaway Contest. Win a 2-night stay in Green Bay's Titletown, including food, drink, and entertainment gift cards. Visit the contest page on channel3000.com and enter today.
From Tina Fey and the creator of Saturday Night Live comes Mean Girls, the hilarious hit Broadway musical. Entertainment Weekly says Mean Girls isn't a regular musical, it's a cool musical. It's smart, it's funny, it's ferocious, it's
so fashion.
Come see Tina Fey's Mean Girls at Overture Center, January 11th through 16th.
Wait, why don't I know you?
Get your tickets now at overture.org.
Play holiday music.
We've been waiting all year to come together. Have a happy and safe holiday season from Lexus.
Last Friday, you helped make our tornado relief telethon a success. You donated over $75,000 to our neighbors to the south. From the bottom of my heart, the American Red Cross, and from all of us here at News 3 Now, we say thank you.
Okay, a Wheel of Fortune contestant is getting a new car despite failing to win due to a weird technicality. Audi says it's giving Charlene Rubush a Q3. That's a luxury SUV you're seeing on your screen right now. That's priced around $35,000. Rubush almost got one on the show, but she paused too long while answering a puzzle. Now, criticism of the loss, of course, supported on Twitter. A spokesperson for Audi says technicality or not, it wants to give Rubush some holiday cheer.
That is a great holiday present.
Yeah, and I don't know if you saw it, but it was a weird, she just paused on finishing an answer. It was a weird thing. I'm glad that they are giving that to her. That's justice.
Interesting, yes, yes. Good for her. Just put a bow on it, and they'll be all good to go. I'm glad Audi stepped up for that.
All right, now, Dana, let's get a bow on that weather.
A bow on that weather. I don't have any more stories to tell for you right now. We'll just get the straight 10-day. Tomorrow will be close to 40 for Christmas Day. We might, again, see some early drizzle. Otherwise, staying close to 40 on Sunday with some light snow coming in Sunday night, early Monday. Another opportunity for light snow late Monday into early Tuesday. And then another opportunity late Tuesday. So we have those rounds expected to build in that could lead to some minor accumulation. Otherwise, cool and sunny heading into New Year's Eve.
Okay, well, we are going to leave you this Christmas Eve with music from the First Shepherd Lutheran Church in Madison. Music director Jared Stellmacher is joined by Amy Hartsoe, music director of the First Lutheran Church in Janesville, for one of the classic Christmas carols, O Holy Night. We'll see you later. Merry Christmas Eve.
The stars are brightly shining.